What's up, YouTube? It's Kenny here with Raceset Inc. And today I'm bringing you guys a Hyper Aggro deck. And this one is by Dat Platypus. And I'll go ahead and put his video and this Dreamborn deck list link in the description below. And I just wanted to get back into some Hyper Aggro just to, front it for old good times. And today we play against the Amber Steel deck that won the CCS 10K. And so it was actually a great example. I think we got to go first on our first game, and then we went second after. And it is just ink table, so we're playing against the AI, but the AI can definitely surprise you. We're able to take both, and so you can see how it works out with going second, which is usually you're doomed from the start if you're going second. But this one, I didn't play Hyper Aggro recently. I've been not paying attention too much, just been busy with doing other things. And so from skimming through his video, I liked the ability here to have Tiana. Is you really makes your opponent have to they gotta pay that 3 ink to be able to challenge, and so that stops a lot of opportunities there. And so there's a few times where they just didn't have the ink to go ahead and challenge my characters, and so we got to keep on questing, which was pretty cool. So you guys can check out the 2 games, and then I'll also have Platypus's information down below. Alright, so we are playing against the Amber Steel CCS first place deck, and we are playing Hyper Aggro, and we're going first, so that's great for us. So we got our ones. We got a lot of uninkables here. I sort of want to keep Tiana just in case. I think we can move these 2 off, and then that should be okay. So we're gonna put 2 back. We get 2 Pascals, so this isn't too bad. I think what we're looking for here is probably doing a Piglet, and then we're gonna put down. Let's do Pascal here going off, so then we can have evasive on turn 2. They get a Cinderella, so they be looking at singing a song. And here I want to keep this Piglet. I think we can get rid of that Pascal, and then we go Wendy or Piglet here. I think Piglet's fine. We'll go with that, because depending on what card we play next, then Piglet will be able to benefit off the lore there. We get to see what they do with Pascal. They were singing, we saw that one coming. And then they get Smee out, so Piglet is in a little bit of trouble here. And we're probably going to use Piglet instead to swing in a Cinderella. Looks like we're going to put our goat away here. And I think our move here is Wendy and Daisy. So we can actually still quest our Piglet here instead of challenging. But I don't think I want to keep Cinderella on the board, so we're going to challenge here. That's fine with us. So they go up to 3 ink. With Smee, they challenge, so that's not too bad. If they don't get a captain out, then that Smee's going to be burned. So that's pretty good there. Here we get a Friends on the Other Side. So I was watching the deck guide on this, and Tiana actually seems like a really good card to use. As long as they're not singing songs and they're going to be wanting to challenge, then Tiana's pretty good. I think we play Tiana here. We don't have to ink. And then we're going to quest with both of our characters there. And we're going to see what they get off of our Daisy Duck. And they get a song, so that goes bottom deck, so that's great for us, and we pass. So they get Piglet out, they have Smee, Calhoun, and they go after my Wendy there. With Tiana here, I think we sing Friends with Tiana. So we get to draw, and we'll see if we can find a card to ink. So we do, and I think we'll do that. We'll ink Diablo, and then play Goat here. And then we are gonna quest our Daisy, and hope we don't hit a character. Let's see what it is. It's another strength, so that's awesome. So we pass. So now with Tiana here, they have to pay 3 ink to not challenge with a -3 strength, which is pretty good for us. So they still got 3 ink here, Cinderella and Calhoun, so they go incredibly wide. And there's just no reason for them to challenge, so they didn't want to pay the ink. So here we got a bodyguard, and it's pretty cool. And I think that's our move here. We'll do that in Lilo, right? So we do the wind plate effect, and then we just give an extra lore, and we also bodyguard, which is great. And then we get our Lilo out, and we're just gonna quest across. Let's see, character or song. Another song, but that's awesome. So that's 3 whiffs that they got off of our Daisy, which is great. And we're questing. We're at 12 here. We're at 14 because Merlin has an extra one. And so now we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. So they paid the ink there for Calhoun to be able to challenge. And they take out my bodyguard. But Tiana's still here, and so they still have to pay. So it's a great hold there. And then we only lost 1 lore, so I think that should be good. Well, let's go ahead and quest here 16, 18, 20. So that's awesome. So Tiana really held back both Calhoun and Mr. Smee there. So that was a great play out in our first game to see how Tiana would do. And I think we'll just jump into another one and just see how it goes. Hopefully we go second here. Alright, cool. So it's definitely worth it for us to see how this works going second. So they mulligan 5 cards here. And I feel like we want to keep a Tiana. We put back a Lilo. That should be okay. So we get double daisies here. And they had nothing to play even though they mulligan 5. I think one of the friends here is our ink. And then we either go Daisy or Diablo here. I think Daisy's fine. We'll quest her and we'll get another Daisy out after they banish this one. So they get Smee down. Let's go ahead and just quest with Daisy now and get it over with. See what they get. Rapunzel, not good to see, especially with Smee on the board. They're going to draw off of that. So here, I think we're going to ink the White Rose. We can save the Goat for now. And then Tiana's most likely our turn 3. So we're going to play Daisy and Diablo. And we're good there. Let's see what they do. They ink Strength, they get out Piglet. And Doc. Or Happy. So this Happy gets Evasive. And so from here, looks like they're just trying to race with us. Get another White Rose here, so we're going to ink that. And we're going to play Tiana, and that'll be great for next turn. And then we're just going to quest across. So with 2 daisies now, there's a big chance that they're going to get a character. They get Kita, and we know they still have the Rapunzel, right? They wouldn't ink the Rapunzel, that'd be crazy. and they were able to hit on both of our daisies, which is unfortunate. But we're at 7, and we have Tiana out soon. So we'll see how this works. So they quest with the Smee. And they just throw the Happy into my Daisy. They get a Lawrence out. I played against Lawrence S-Set champs, and it was really tough trying to work around him. I really just let him sit on the board and harass me the entire time, so that wasn't fun. I think we sing with friends here. Again, just like last time. We're singing with friends. Our Tiana goes sideways. So now they gotta pay ink to challenge. We got a Pascal here, which is great. I think Pascal's my ink card. And then we play Goat. We play Goat here, or we play 3 cards. Or 2 cards. I think we play Goat this turn. Gain a Lord at 8. And then we quest across. They hit a location, so that gets bottom decked, which is great. Our second Daisy goes. And they get Cinderella. Bummer. And we'll just quest with our Diablo here. So we're at what? 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. So now we're at 6. We have a Goat here, so that is also something for us to keep in mind. They have no ink here to challenge, so they're not going to do that. So I think we got game here again, which, as the AI, they probably would have tried different ways to get rid of more characters. Let's go ahead and see first. Goes with Diablo, 14. 2, 4 is 18. Yeah, we're good here. We got this game. See what they get. They got strength. That's awesome. Bottom deck that. And then Tiana, 18. Quest with Merlin. And then we have a Merlin in our hand. So that is game there. So we took our second game against Amber Steel, playing on the draw. So that wasn't too bad. But let's see here. So it looks like they did. They finally inked the Rapunzel last turn. And then they had Doc Kita and Lilo. So they didn't actually have too many options to clear our board, which was pretty cool for us. And we were able to steal 2 wins off of that. So this was pretty good, and I'm going to go ahead and link the deck list down below. And I will also put in the channel of Platypus. I'll check his name again off of Dreamborn, but this was his build, and I'll go ahead and just tag him in the bio or description as well.